This is everybody.
Are
Okay.
you gonna video us?
Yeah, is it okay if your sister's here? You're gonna learn the piano? Okay, can you play what you practiced?
No.
Okay, are you gonna play this one or this one? This one?
This one's hard, so
Okay, let's do that one.
that's what I left hand play in here the high notes.
Good job.
Left. I think I said left hand.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did, but you played the right notes.
Right hand play in here the high notes. Left hand play in here the high notes.
Okay, can you grab this ball? Do you remember what we learned with that ball? What did we learn? Okay, can you try it again? This time. Let me see your fingernails. Oh, yeah, you cut them. You told me you cut them. So, okay, that's better. Okay, we're gonna go straight down on the keys. Okay, go ahead and get your left hand ready. Let's try it again.
Right hand play in here the high notes. Left
So start with your two finger over there. Emma, which one's your two finger? You did this one perfect. Over there, which one's your two finger? Yeah, there you go. Start two first.
Sometimes when I do this one, then it makes me think.
I know, that's gonna be a challenge for a long time because one's always here. So sometimes you wanna think that this is one. It's just confusing. But you always have to remember this is one and then count out from there. So you have 2, 3, 2. So go ahead and just do the left hand there on the bottom. Curly fingers, fingernails facing down there.
That's hard to remember too.
It is hard to remember, yeah. It's a challenge.
Because you always think it's straight when it's curved.
Yeah, it's wrong if it's straight. We don't want to play straight. Okay, just the bottom line there in that song.
Left hand.
Nope, start with the two finger. Try it again. Nope, you're in the right hand, but I need you to start with the two finger. Yeah, there you go.
Left hand play in here the high. Left hand play in here the low notes.
There you go. Good job. Okay, do you remember what these things are? What are those things? You remember from last week? Those are called bar lines. We just talked about it a little bit last week. And in between my bar line and my bar line, that's called a measure. It's right over here. There's bar line, there's bar line. And then this bar line looks different. What's different about this bar line from this bar line? What do you
Remember
notice
that
that's
one
different?
you said was the end.
It's the end. It's called a double bar line, and that means the end of the song. Okay, so this song has two different kinds of notes. It has
It's like,
one.
it's one, this one's the same as this one, but then there's one more that's
Yep,
thicker.
and it helps you to know that's the end of the song. I don't have to go again or anything. So we've learned two different kinds of notes. That one had all the ones with the filled in belly. What is the name of that kind of note? Do you remember the name of it? A quarter note.
Quarter.
And how many counts did it get? How many counts did each quarter note get?
10.
Not 10. How many did you give? Dum, bum, bum, bum. You're just giving each note 1 count. But when I play this one with the empty belly, that's called a half note. It's a longer note. How long do I hold that note down? You remember? 2 counts. So when I play those notes, you were doing perfect. But when I play one of these notes, I have to go 1, 2, 1, 2. It's a long note.
Miss Faith, how come this one's thinner but it counts as more and these ones are thicker and like filled with, and this one's dark?
Well, I like to say this one has an empty belly. This one has a full belly. So he needs to eat more. So the empty bellies need to eat more. There's gonna be another note with another really big empty belly and he'll eat even more. So we need 2 counts for a half note, 1 count for a quarter note. Let's go ahead and find this position. Did you get to practice this song? Did you play that one? A little bit, it's harder. Okay, so let's find middle C, find the 2 black notes and find middle C. And then we're gonna be left hand 2, 3, 4 on these 3 black keys. Fingernails pointing down. And we're gonna be on the other ones a little closer to middle C. Go down to here, these 3 ones. There you go. Okay, we're gonna start with our left hand 2 finger. Can you play your left hand 2 finger? Which one's that one? Which one's your left hand? Yes, perfect. Yeah, you can always
That's
look at
what
that.
I did
That's
for
fine.
school. I was just picking on the
And you looked
letters.
at your piano to find out your left hand, right
No,
hand?
I was picking on the letters to know the
Oh.
thing. I was picking on the letters instead.
Okay, whatever helps you. If you keep looking at that left hand, right hand, I think eventually you'll memorize it. So that's fine. Anytime you forget, just look up there and look at your piano. It's cool that it has that.
When
Okay.
we're not at home, I can't.
That's true, because when you're on my piano, I do not have one of those. And neither does the church. Miss Julie's piano does not have that. She cannot look at that to know her left hand and right hand. But hopefully you'll learn that in school. Is she right-handed?
Yeah.
So you write with your right hand. That's your right hand. So think, where would I hold my pencil? Right. Left hand, only weird people. My husband is left-handed. He likes to hold his pencil with his left hand, but that's not normal. Most people use their right hand. So you think,
I use my right hand.
most people do. Most people are right-handed.
That's really hard.
Well, no, it's not hard for him. That's what he wants to do. He
This
thinks
one's
it's,
hard.
or yeah, the left hand is what he wants. So.
I gotta do big.
What's another way we can do? What about if you make two L's? Can you make some L's? Which L looks correct?
That's what Daddy taught me, but they both look the same.
Do they look the same? Because unless they're like this, they're not the same. When they're like this, they're not the same. One is backwards. To Chloe, it's gonna look all wrong because you are backwards for me. But this one is my L. So if you look at the L and you put an L, see how
Here
it's
we
the same?
go.
This is my left hand. So we're gonna start with left
Here we
hand.
go.
Okay, Chloe, be quiet. Start left hand, two finger, right here. Are you ready? And we're gonna hold this one for how long? How long did I say hold?
4 minutes.
Not 4 minutes. It's a half note.
2 minutes.
2 counts. So you're gonna have to count to 2 when we do that one. Okay, let's give this one a shot. Starting on the 2 finger. Curly fingers, curly fingers. All the fingers need to be curly. Thank you. Okay, the 2.
Left.
Which one's the 2? Try it again. There you go. 3. Good job. Keep going. Still left hand.
What is that one?
4 finger. Where's your 4 finger? Oh, sing. Sing along is the word. Left hand play, sing along. So we're going to start with our 4 finger. Where's your 4 finger? In your left hand.
Sorry.
Nope. Is that your left hand?
Sorry.
Nope, that's not your left hand.
Yes, sir.
Yep, that's correct. So play your 4 finger. 3 fingers. 2 finger. Good job. Okay, now we're going to switch to our right hand. 2 finger, okay? Good job. Same note, 4 finger. Where's your 4 finger? There you go. Okay, let's try it one more time. This time we're trying not to wait so long in between each of them. Notice that these stems, they're pointing down, right? And these stems are pointing up. So right now, when you're looking at your music, if you're confused, am I still left hand or do I go to the right hand? When the stems are pointing down, that's the left hand. But when the stems are pointing up, that's the right hand for the higher notes.
How come these ones are down though and these ones are up though?
Those ones are all down. These ones are all down. Go with mommy. Mommy wants you. These ones are all down and these ones are all up. Because this is all, the right hand plays all of this and the left hand plays all that. So it's to help you. They're gonna change that in the future. But for right now, it kind of helps. Okay, are you ready to try it again? Okay, let's do it. Both hands, curly fingers, perfect. Left hand starts with the 2 finger. Let's go. And that's not 2 finger, there it is. Left hand, place. Hold it down, hold it down. So you're gonna go left hand, place. You get 2 counts on that one, remember? Try it again. Left hand, place. Good job. 4 finger again. Same note.
Sing.
Nope, still left hand. 4 finger. Curly fingers, curly fingers. Okay. 4 fingers. Left hand, 4 finger. Sing. Good job. That was great. Now right hand, 2 finger. hold it down, Place. Keep going. Same note, 4 fingers.
And,
and where's your 4 finger? That's your 2 finger. Where's your 4 finger at? There you go, there it is.
And
what finger? Yep, there you go. You know what? Right now, they give you words to these songs, and it's kind of fun to sing them, but they don't really matter. What matters is the numbers, the fingers. Do you want to go to Mama? Okay, what matters is the fingers. So instead of looking down here, it doesn't even matter what the words are. La, 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 la. That's the most important thing, is your notes. Does that make sense? Okay, let's go ahead and go on to a new song. This one actually is gonna sound kind of popular. It sounds like Mary Had a Little Lamb. Do you know Mary Had a Little Lamb? Yeah, that's what this song sounds like. So
Chloe would just be singing like the things that they're doing.
Yeah, because she couldn't read the words. Yep, it's good to read the words though. Okay, so this whole page is all your left hand. You're in the same spot as your last song, so your hands are perfect. Can you look at the numbers and try to play those notes? So you're gonna start with your 2, and then go down to 3, 4, 3. Can you try that? You're in the left hand, curly fingers though. Curly fingers, not the right hand. Where's the left hand? There you go. Okay, which one is your 2 finger? Yep, okay, curly fingers, curly. Can you make it curly? Oh, you wanna listen to it? Does it sound like it? Yeah, it sounds like the beginning of Mary Had a Little Lamb. You can do it, but it's not gonna be that fast, and it's okay. It's kind of hard to make your fingers do it at the beginning. Okay, watch your notes. Look up there. Start at 2. Back to 3. Which one's your 3? 3 finger? That's your 4 finger. Which one's your 3 finger? There it is. So you have to play your 3 finger on the way up. You're gonna go 2, 3, 4, 3. Can you just try that part? Starting with your 2. Nope. Which one's your 2? 2, 3, 4, 3. And now 2, 2, 2. Can you play 2, 2, 2? Same hand. We're not using this hand yet. We don't use this hand until this part.
2, 2.
No, wait. Which one's your 2 finger? Yeah, you just play it 3 times. It goes 2, 2, 2.
2, 2, 2.
Yeah, that's Little Lamb. Mary had a little lamb. You try it. Curly, curly.
Mary.
Start with 2 finger. Mary had a Nope, gotta play 2, 3 times. Okay. And go sit with Mama for a second. I'm gonna paint it those notes. Close. Let's look at this again. Try this again. 2 fingers. Sit a little closer. Okay, now 3 finger. Now 4 finger. Now 3 finger. Now 2 finger. Now 2. There you go. That makes sense, right? Now 3 finger. Now 3. Yep, it goes 3 times for the 2, and then the fingered number changes.
You would have to do 3, 3. You would have to do it 6 times if you wanted to make Mary Had a Little Lamb.
Well, you have to go to 3 fingers, so it changes a little bit. It goes down to 3 finger. So it goes 2, 2, 2, 3, 3, 3, 2, 2, 2.
And it's going to be 3, 3, 3.
Yeah, let's try it again.
How come there's not 4, 4, 4?
Because that's not part of the song. They did it right.
On this one.
Yeah, in the right hand. Yeah, we'll have to hear what this one sounds like after we're done with this one.
That looks weird. It's just a dot.
Yeah, that is
Maybe that's an end.
Yeah, that is a new note. Remember how I said there's one that's even more hungry than a half note? Remember, this is a half note that gets 2 counts. This is a quarter note. How many did a quarter note get? One count. And this one is a new note, Emma. This is called a whole note. It is a very long note. You count one.
I think it's because it's just a supplement, not a line.
It doesn't have a line. Yeah, it doesn't have a line. That's what these two look almost exactly alike, these two notes. But this one has a line and this one does not have a line. Do you see that difference? So this one is worth more counts. When I push that note, when I push a whole note down, I have to count to 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't lift my finger up until after I count to 4. So this will be something new when we're on this page. But we don't have any of these notes on this page. We just have some quarter notes, and then we have a half note. Quarter notes, half note, quarter notes, half note. Let's try this page again. Just left hand, curly fingers, curly fingers. Can you try? Left hand.
If it was the 4-4-4, then it would look like Mary had a little lamb.
That part's just like Mary Had a Little Lamb at the beginning. It's this part that sounds a little bit different. Okay, so curly fingers. Can I write in her book? Do you care? Just a reminder. Okay, so when she's practicing, she likes to play like this, which is normal. Every kid does. So make sure that she's curling. If you watch her.
When I watch her, I tell her because I noticed it.
Yeah, so it's gonna be a habit. Yeah, so make sure she goes where her fingernails are done. If her fingernails aren't cut, she's probably annoyed and like, oh, just put it straight. So just check her nails. You pretty much can't have fingernails. Like it's just and it stinks. But us girls love fingernails, and it seems like
Boys
most.
don't.
Yeah, boys don't care as much.
If it was a boy playing the piano, then it would be like, okay, then it would be perfect because all of the nails would be cut wide away. What does that say?
That is a reminder. It says curly fingers. So when you're playing and you see that Miss Faith wrote that, maybe it's because you're not playing curly fingers. I call this pancakes. I think this looks like pancakes. I say no pancake fingers.
Because when you fall, like when you fall in the street and a car gets you, it's pancake and a pancake.
Yeah, it's like flat. No flat. This is not, if you watch a piano player, they do not play like this. That's just not the way we play. We play like this.
That does not sound right when you push it down.
It sounded like a Galaxy Quest or something. Okay, so curly fingers.
Like if you don't know how to play piano and you're like...
Yeah, and that's not what we want. We want to sound good and know that we're playing the piano.
And I see it at the bumps, but maybe that's why.
I like your stand that your dad built. It's nice.
No, Mama built it.
Oh, it works. It's perfect.
It's made out of one of our things to hang our clothes.
Yeah, I figured it was. I thought it was exactly what I was thinking when I saw it. Okay, so 2 finger, we're going to play this part again. Do you think you can make it sound like Mary Had a Little Lamb? Okay, curly fingers, left hand, starting 2 finger in the left hand. So 1, 2 finger, it's your index. How are we gonna know which one to play next if we get lost? We gotta look up there, yeah. So let's look up here. Still left hand, still left hand. 3 finger. Good job. 2 finger. For right now, I think that song is actually confusing you. It's how it does sound, but why don't we say 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 2, 2, 3, 3, 3. Why don't we just say the finger numbers? You think we could do that? Let's look here and say the finger numbers while we play. So 2, 3, 4, 3. Good job. 2, 2, 2. Hold the 2 down. Why do I have to hold the 2 down?
2, 2, 2.
Good job. Now 3, 3, 3.
3, 3, 3.
Curly fingers. Curly. Okay.
3, 3, 3.
Okay, now 2, 2, 2.
2, 2, 2.
Okay, that was almost perfect. You played the right notes, but what did you not do there?
2, 2, 2.
Okay, good job. That was good. Okay, so when I'm thinking curly fingers, one thing that helps me, you see this right here? This is a joint. can you make that joint curly?
How does it do that when the rest of your fingers curling?
Because it has a little bone right here that's connected to a little bone right here. So if this is straight, you could curl this one and make this one straight and it'd be wrong. That one should be curly, both of them, okay? So make sure.
Like it hurts when you say it's bone. It kind of
It
felt like
doesn't
popped.
hurt. It doesn't
It kind
hurt.
of felt like
You
it
can make it
popped.
do all kinds of things. Yeah, it could pop. But that's the one I want to see curly, okay? I want it to be where your fingernail goes
So
straight
even
down.
this one has it, and this one has it.
All of them. But the one that doesn't matter is your thumb, because that can go sideways. We're not even going to use your thumb for a long time. Okay, let's look at the end of this song. Let's do the right hand. It's going to be right where it was in the other song. We're going to start with the forefinger. Can you start with the forefinger?
Do you know what these things are for? Why these like?
Yes, this is like a drum and some musical instrument and a rattle. And
This
they're,
doesn't sound like a drum.
they don't, when you push one of these buttons, it makes those sounds. So, but we are not even going to use that in the piano, because that is not
I'll go
for
over
the
here.
piano.
Doesn't have one.
Because maybe there's not that many percussion drum instruments. So, but anyway, that's just something to play around
This
with.
kind of drum or this kind of drum.
Yeah, those are big drums. We don't have drums like that in church. We have a cajon drum, and I don't think they have that one on. I don't see the cajon, because it looks like a square, but
I've
that's
never
a drum.
seen a cajon drum.
At church, you know, Leo sits on that box. That's a drum.
It looks just like a box. From
I know, it
Amazon
does look like a box.
without the tape.
Yep. But okay, let's try this one. Right hand
How
for.
does it make like the bang sound if you just bang on it and it makes the bang sound?
Yeah, that's what drums do. They make a banging sound. Different kinds of banging sounds. So that's what they're supposed
Maybe
to
it's
do.
because
You
it's
know
a
what?
different type of wood.
You know what drums do? You know what they're doing?
What?
They're counting rhythm. So they're doing quarter, 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 half, quarter, 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 whole. That's what he's doing when he goes. He's doing counting. That's counting. So with drumming, rhythm
This
is
one
very
doesn't
important.
sound the same as that one.
No, it doesn't. But you can still do rhythm on that. We could do this rhythm. Remember doing our rhythm last week? You think we could do this rhythm together? Okay, can you do it with me? We're gonna
This
do
is
it.
a rhythm on
We can do it.
piano.
We can do it on the piano, or we could do it on our table drum. You wanna do it on the piano? Oh yeah, let's try it on the piano. Let's try it with the right fingers too. Okay, curly fingers. Okay, starting with your forefinger.
4,
Where's your four? Wait, really think about where your four is. There you go. Okay,
4,
and is this curly? Okay, there you go. Good job. That looks nice. Forefinger, three finger,
3,
2,
3,
3.
4, 4, 4.
Did that sound like Mariana? Yeah, it was. That part's just the same. So all up to this part is all the same as Miranda Lil. This is where it gets different. Can you play your three finger? Where's your three finger? Curly, curly. Can you make your three finger curly? Okay. Play your three finger.
This can be balls. This can be pancakes.
We don't want pancakes. Only for breakfast.
Balls.
We want our fingers to hold a bubble or a ball. Okay, three finger in my right
How
hand.
do you hold bubbles?
Well, that's the example that they gave. They say don't pop the bubble. There's a bubble in there, and they say don't pop the bubble.
Pop, I
So
popped
if
it.
you do this, you pop the bubble. Pretend there's a bubble in there and that you're not gonna pop it. Okay, so three finger.
My fingers are getting tired.
Are they? Yeah, it takes a lot of practice. Okay, let's try it though. I think we can do it. I think we could finish the lesson practicing. Curly fingers. Curly. Okay, three finger in the right hand. Where is that at? There we go. You want to play three? Three. Curly fingers. Try that again. Curly.
3, 3, 3, 4.
Which one's four?
This one.
Mm-hmm.
3, 3, 4, 3, and then 2. Where's the 2?
Good job. 1, 2, 3, 4. Because it is a whole note. Count 4 for that note. Good job.
2, 3, 4.
This song is actually going to be fun to practice.
I don't
because
think that the piano can hold it with. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, it
It
starts
gets
to
really
die out
high.
at about 4. But we still want to hold it down. Because just because this piano doesn't hold at 4 doesn't mean that a real piano won't. So you want to learn to make it count. Even if it runs out, we're still going to
This is
hold it.
an electric one. I know how to put songs on. You just gotta press the numbers.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's pretty neat. Do you have any questions about this song? No. You know what's going to only make the song sound good? Only thing
What's
that's gonna
this
make this
one?
song. Those are something called a duet. So, yeah, a duet means 2 people, or 2. A duo is 2 people. So when I have a duet, that means 2 people play. So you play Mary Had a Little Lamb like this, and I play a duet with
So-
you at the same time.
So one person plays on the white and one person plays on the black.
I'm gonna be playing on black too. I'm just gonna play in a different spot. But the only way a duet works is if you can do the
It
counting.
even shows this one's white.
Yeah, they're white and black ones.
So then you're like, oops, that's the wrong one. Oops, that's the wrong one. So you know which one's white and white.
So Emma, even though you understand this song, the only way it's gonna get better is how. How is the song gonna get better? Practice. Yeah, so you have to practice this song. Okay? Do you have any questions about it? No? Let's go over it one more time. This time let's do the whole thing. Let's do the left hand, and then we're gonna go on to the right hand. So get both your hands ready. So you're right here, and we're curly both hands. Okay, we're gonna start over here, okay? And keep that hand ready so that when we come over here, we'll be ready. Okay, starting with the left hand, 2 finger.
2, 3, 4, 3,
2, 2, 2, 3, 3, 2, 2, 2. Now right hand, 4 finger. 4. Where's 4 finger? 4, 3, 2, 3. Where's 3?
4,
4,
4,
3, 3,
4, 3,
3, 2, 2, 3,
2.
4. Yeah, the reason I started on 2 is because when you push it down and say 2, that's already 1 count. 2,
2.
2, 3, 4.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah, because it's a whole note and gets 4 counts. That one you did perfect. This one was a little bit more slow, probably because we didn't play it as much. So let's play through this one more time, and then we'll go. Can you wait just a little bit? We're just almost done. Just like 2 more minutes, and then you can go potty. Okay, try to go potty before I come, okay? So that way you don't have to go in the lesson.
That's what I did.
You did? Just every 30 minutes you gotta go? Okay.
Because I drink lots of water.
Oh, it's good to drink a lot of water. Okay, let's play this part one more time. 4 finger curly, curly, curl. Okay.
4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 4, 3, 3, 4, 3.
4. Good job, Emma. You've learned a song. You learned a real song. That's awesome. Okay, what are these things called? Do you remember? What is that? Let's go back 1 page. What is that thing? Can you read it? It starts with a B, B, and then AR is a phonic. Do you remember the AR phonic? Like arc, R,
I know.
bar.
Bar.
Uh-huh.
It's
So
called a bar.
a bar, line. That one's line. Yeah, that I goes I, line. So bar,
Sometimes I get my eyes mixed up with the L's because the L's are straight line too.
that's true.
And so
Yeah, that's true.
the eyes are too.
It makes sense, yeah. But that one's capitalized L. So that's a bar line. And what is in between a bar line and a bar line? What do I call this room that holds rhythm? What is that? You gonna look over there? They show you. Starts with an M.
Well,
That's a really hard word too. That says measure.
mesh.
Yeah, that EA goes eh. Measure. Measure. I think that's a phonic too.
Measure.
Measure. So just like if you went to measure something, if you get a ruler out and you say, how many inches should this be? That's a measuring stick, right? So this is a measure. It's measuring how many counts. It always has, right now, it's always having 4 counts. So we have a bar line, we have a measure, and then we have this thing. What is that thing? Do you remember? At the end, we call it a double bar line. Good job. Okay, you don't have any questions? Okie dokie, we're done.